potato bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason.
Finally got us ranked number 20.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So San Diego State's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Duffy. And
good coverage, boy.
The defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good, easy call for the ref. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job. All
right, now, fellas, let's end this season the right way.
Good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
First down here for the offense. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. One thing I've noticed from talking to
Jackass.
their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Goes to the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in.
And
let's go.
It'll be a touchdown. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
Wait, Ryan, getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments.
Fellas, play some defense.
Turn at the 22. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line.
He lost it
Damn.
high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw.
Fucking corners is ass.
Take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aztecs. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There's no question where the quarterback is going with that. Nice job.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Wants to fire on second down. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
This quarterback part of their running game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Quarterback will keep it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Caught in the backfield, it's Williamson. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you had functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 feet. Hard to forget that.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Now the toss. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And he's in for the touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. A gain of 1. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember? And the pass hits, picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who could...
Into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field
Come on now.
You're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Looking to throw, it's Duffy. A little release to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they
Yes, sir.
look up on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He boomed it through a 50.
It's a good kick. It's a good kick.
Showing off that powerful back. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They get him down after he makes the catch. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Using the quick game. They'll immediately call timeout. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Got his man out of the backfield. Makes the catch and he's brought down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, I'd bet both of these teams would rather be playing in the college football playoff. But if you're not going to one of those games, there are worse destinations than Sin City and the Las Vegas Bowl. I'm just saying. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Idaho Potato Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now the offense will come onto the field again. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quick pass on the fly motion. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really good job on the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. Third down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up fourth.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it at the 15-yard line.
Illegal touch. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets
That's crazy.
First down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. These corners going to give these receivers some space. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Aztecs are in the hurry up. To the air, it's Duffy. Fires left. Makes the catch. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And the Aztecs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up.
Get set.
The play action fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
I couldn't even see Brian Ann's on.
After scoring the touchdown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. Hold and fire complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got a little space. And he's running in the open. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He'll pull it on the read. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Give to the single back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we're about to get get another look at this San Diego State offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give from the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? The Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Duffy. Out of the backfield, he's open. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
You see it so much in college football when they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll try to pick up the first. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
See that stop, man?
Two possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with it.
Offense working from the pistol. On the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Move, nigga.
To the 15. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be moving the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going up top here late in the game.
Tried to jump that shit.
Football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Takes the easy one to the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To throw, it's Duffy. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They're going to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Tanner. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And he will...
Knew they was going that bullshit-ass route.
Offense set on first down. The option look. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. He'll do it himself. The pitch. On the move at the 30. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough space. Keep it on the ground, and he's in. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now. Fires one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Looking downfield, it's Duffy. Throws for the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. The DBs will back off a bit. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. At the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take this one all the way to the house. Into the end zone for a touchdown. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting.
Clipped them.
All business.
First bowl game win. Clark Atlanta, man. Legendary.
You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes, but at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.